Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Rahman Ali and today I am showing you how to use Human Healthcare EMR. So firstly open the Human Healthcare Human EMR website. You can easily open this by using the link provided by the Tabina. Every application has its own authentication system, so as you can require an authenticated email in order to access this application. On successfully login, you can see we have the couple of tabs here: patient, subscriber, subscription, medical teams, visit, etc, etc. So firstly, the workflow of this application is like this. Firstly, we have to put our subscriber data, then we have to create a subscription, and finally we have to create we have to enter our patient's data. So in order to understand this much clear, I can take the sample data. In this case I am using Seema Tabassum data. So here is two files, EMR and her SOP file. So firstly I can click this subscriber table in order to create my subscriber. So simply go to the plus icon, tap this. Here we have a list of fields which we have to enter. Here is a catch: all the data which have this all the fields which have this static sign, it means that it is compulsory to put the data in this field. If we cannot put the data in this field, we cannot move on. So so by putting the respective data, you can easily create the subscriber. So here is in this table, or in this field, we have two required things. One is subscription ID and one is what is the relationship with the patient. So here these two things are compulsory, which we must have to enter, otherwise we cannot move on to the next step. So after creating the subscriber, in this case I am already created Dr. Shoaib Gayas. Then we have to create the Dr. Shoaib Gayas subscription. So by same we have to go to the subscription tab. Here we have all the list of the active subscriptions. We have to click the plus sign in order to create new subscription. We can easily enter the date, time, confirmation text, yes or no. In this scenario we have two compulsory required field, which is subscription ID and select subscriber. Here is one thing: subscription ID and all the IDs which will come in this demonstration. We cannot have to change this, because these all IDs are auto incremental. So we cannot bother to enter that. So select subscriber, we can I already created my subscriber. So I can when I am trying to create my subscription, I have to choose those subscriber in which subscription I am trying to build. So in this case Dr. Shoaib, so I can select the Dr. Shoaib. I already created, so I am not saving it. Here it is Dr. Shoaib Gayas and related patient is Seema Tabassum. So I have successfully done two steps: subscriber and subscription. Now I am move on to the third step, which is last, our patient step. So here are some active patients which are currently which I already entered. Simply, if you want to create a new patient, simply click the plus icon. Then we can see this long table. We can enter the respective ID. Remember, all those field which have the static sign, which mean that this data is, we have to compulsory enter this data, otherwise we cannot move on. So here it is. Firstly I am take EMR of MR number of Seema Tabassum. Simply I can put this. I can simply put the Seema Tabassum first name, last name, date of birth, gender, CNIC, address, primary number, alternate number, home number, marital status, people at home, education, etc, etc. Suppose the Seema Tabassum, I cannot have the data of Seema Tabassum's education. So if it is not compulsory, so there is no tension, we can easily skip that. But if it is compulsory, if that field has the static sign, so it means we cannot move on until and unless we can put that data. So here it is, we cannot move on until unless we can select the team. So in this scenario, I can select it. So you can as you can go to the onboarding and visits etc. So which team is go to that visit, you can select that team. For this for this time I can clear this. Select subscription, you can easily select your subscription from here. Now by enter the some simple data, uh, complexity starts from here. Firstly, I have to put the visits data. So simply I click new, set my enter date, enter time, number of visits. Number of visits is just simply means what is our visit name should be. If it is onboarding, I can set this onboarding visit, and then its MR number. If it is routine visit, I can set the name to the routine visit, or we can simply save the visit with our date as well. We can write just simply like visit regular visit, and then simply paste my MR number and simply plus sign. So this means that this is a regular visit of this AMR, cause we have the list of visits in the visits table, so it become complex to figure out which respective visit is of which respective patient. So we can enter the patient number here, so that we can so it can easily be figured out. So lastly we can enter the team. So I can suppose I can enter the team 2, we can save it. For this time I can discard this cause I can already added these data. So by creating the onboarding visit, firstly the visit is onboarding, so I can simply write here the onboarding visit of ST. Then after that I can show you in the already saved data. Here is Seema Tabassum. So I can I already added the data of Seema Tabassum. Here it is. So after saving the visit data, you can see like this. Firstly, we can put our ADLS. Simply add. We can press the add sign, and if it is toileting, yes, not, feeding, yes, no, special diet, yes, no, you can choose the respective your data, and if you want to add something new, you can easily comment this and press save in order to save it. Same goes for the addiction. We have this data. Suppose my patient is tobacco addicted, so I can simply take the tobacco intake, mean how frequently his or her is using that. Suppose cigarettes, 3 in a day, 2 in a day, etc., etc. Start time, their end time, end or not. If it is ended, so it one new field is generated which is ended, you can enter the ended, but if it is not, you can simply type the present. So you can also comment that if there is vital data you want to share. I simply cancel it. This same goes for the, you can create more data. Firstly, suppose if the patient is smoking, as well as he is alcoholic, as well as he is using tobacco, weed, etc., etc. So you can easily press the add sign to enter the data. So same goes for allergy. If our person have our patient have some kind of allergy, you can use the allergen name, reaction, comments, etc., and press save in order to save the data. So assessment plan, if we given our patient some plans, you can easily that save that plan as well. You can select the visit number, team, title. Suppose I am giving my patient a diet plan, so I can simply like diet and then the subscription which I am trying to say. Simply save, hit save button in order to save. Then we have the family history. In this we can enter the family history, which past diseases is relevant, which past disease in this family. Simply I can view it, I can add a new raw here. Which is what is relationship? His or her father, brother, sister, etc., etc. Then select the disease. Suppose it is cat, HDL, DM. If it is not in this list, you can simply type that disease and press add sign in order to generate that option. Simply I can clear this now. His or her age, then alive or diseased, and finally comment out if there is another vital data in list. So now move on to our next step, which is focused examination. We have the list of focus examination here. I can focus examination. I am showing you focused examination. So here it is, our focus examination. We have list of bunch of this data here. So suppose I am trying to enter this data. So here is our EMR. We can simply hit the view button. I am adding the new data, enter date, in which date I am entering the data. I can simply enter that date. Simply the data is suppose I am enter the right eye, so I can simply enter hit the right eye. Findings, I can put the link of attachment here in this finding tab, so I can paste that link. Comment, which are the findings. Suppose not, here is written normal. Finding is normal in this scenario, so I say normal. Select our team, same course for visit, and I can simply hit the save button. So uh, uh, so the link is not compulsory. If there is no link, I cannot enter the data. So if there is a link, this link icon is shown you. If simply hit that link, that respective file of drive is opened. So now move on to the next step, which is labs. Same goes for labs. I can simply hit the icon. I can labs here, labs, no, labs data in EMR and pathology and radiology. So suppose I am taking this side by side in order to, yes. So investigation, I can put investigation, our lab title, which is ultrasound, so I can put ultrasound. Type is not given, so I cannot bother to enter the data. Report, simply copy the link, paste the link. Lab result, if it is given, you can it is normal or abnormal. Then comment, if there is a new data. We can also save our date in our comment data. Then finally notes in our comments, and finally I can enter my visits, which is onboarding visit st. Simply then hit save in order to save this data. Then then we have our another tab, which is geriatric. Simply hit the add button. Geriatric, I am trying to find this geriatric. Here it is. So yes. So trouble memory, if no, I can simply hit no. If it is any description, I can write the description here. Simply hit the save button in order to save this. Then we move on to the IDLS. IDLS is too much simple. We can simply just tick our we can select our option yes, no, and simply score our total yes, number of yeses is a sum of total number of yeses. We can show if it is 3 yeses, it will show 3. We can add our comments here if there is another vital data. Medication, we have all the medication here. I can show you the medication in medication table in our EMR. So here is some our medication data here. I can simply add and enter our medical medicine data. Simply put that name in the medical name, type if it is regular, select the regular, then instruction is HS, I can put HS, then routine S/C, then dose and timings and start date, end date, notes, indication. Simply we have all the field, so I can put the data in the respective field. Finally, the last and the most important thing is select visit number. If you cannot select this visit number, you cannot move on. So discard this is for the time being. And then one more thing which I am which is compulsory here to tell you. If suppose I can select some data, uh, suppose the data is of, yes, labs. I can trying to enter some lab data, and so you can see that this entry is required. So if I cannot enter the data here, so I cannot move on. Simply after adding each data, you can see if this icon is normal or not. If this is normal, so you can say that our data is successfully entered. So I can try something like this. This is for a demo purpose only. Yes, I can see. So you can see this is one side. If that's gone, so this mean if that's gone, this mean our data is successfully entered. But if it is there, so that's mean this is a problem in entering the data. So you can first you can enter that button in order to show which problem is what is the problem. In order to remove that problem, you can simply revert here. If there is a problem, here is a revert option. You can simply tap that button. So where we are, Seema Tabassum. So at the geriatric, at ADLS, we have the medication done. We have OD para. So I can suggest you to you can for in this database we cannot enter the too much stories in this field. But I know the in medication field too much data is required in order to understand what the problem is. But you can use this comment field in order to put your extra data. But try to try to write on point data here. Suppose in 2-3 words, suppose for past days, for past 30 days, etc, etc. But if you want to add relevant more data, so you can use the comment table as well. You can easily put 500 words and plus in this comment field. Just tap save in order to save the data. Finally, we have some columns left. Firstly, we have past surgical history. Simply add that, use that past surgical history, or you can easily enter that name, diagnosis, etc, etc. Hit save button in order to save it. Lastly, physical examination. Yes, physical examination, I can simply add that physical examination. I can put my required I can put the data as per requirement. If it is active concern, I can put active concern, etc, etc. Then select the teams, visits. If there is a vital data, you can enter in the comment section. Discard. Then we have a ROS. If the data is swelling is normal, deteriorating, present, etc., etc. If you can write the detail in the respective detail section. If suppose if the swelling is unsure, Bilford, so how it is unsure, what is the respective data behind it, or what are the outcome, what are your judgments on this, you can easily write that respective data in that detail field. Every column has its detail field in this table. Breathing concern has its detail table, pain and fatigue has its detail table, etc., etc. If there is another vital data, if you want to enter, you can easily use the comment section in order to put the data. Simply hit save in order to save that. Then we move on to the visits ROS table. In ROS table we have I think this is done. This is done. Um, Visits. Suppose I can put the vitals in the vital table. It is very easy. You can put this data here. Select the visit number and hit save button in order to save. Here is the one thing. Suppose a patient cause we have the I can show you observations. Here it is observation based on their visits. We have first visit, which is onboarding visit on 23rd of August 2022. Here three of them are the onboarding visit. Then we have visit on 21, 25th, 8th, 26th, all the data of 26, 28, 29, 14, 14, 12, and here the number of visits here. So firstly we have to create that visit, then we have to put the vital visit against that visits. So I can try to demo this for you in order to make you clear. um, Simply suppose this is onboarding visit, I can add a new visit here. Suppose this is yes, 9th of August. First in dates in which first is the month, second is the date, and finally is the year. 9th September 21st 2022, which is date is 1630 p.m. Number of visits, this is maybe this is a regular visit, or I can not sure what is the name of it, but I can save this by visit. I can visit 9/2023, and I can put the MR number in this, which is can no yes, ST copy and paste. So I can create a name of the visit here. Select the team. Suppose the Dr. Vinesh is the FMD here. So hit the save button. So here is the visit. So if I am trying to add the vital on the behalf of that visit, I can simply add go to the add button, press the add button, and then I enter the date, which is 9th 21 2022. Simply enter my enter the temperature, if it is oxygen saturation, respiratory rate, and weight, height, everything data which is here we can easily put in this application. Simply last we have to select that visit on the behalf of which we have gathered the data. Suppose this is 21/9/2022, so I am simply search by MR number, and we have all the visit of respective MR number. So if it is visit 21/9/2022, I can select this simply, so I can save in order to save the data. So this is the overview of how the application is work. This is the time consuming task, but if we enter the data, so it become very easy to take the insights from this. And in order to the main purpose is to clear our Excel sheets and move and onto the unified platform, which I think this is very much easy. So if you have any question, so please feel free to call. I think this is from my side. Allah Hafiz.